And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. MLB The Show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's the Bears and the Kaiju. First pitch coming your way next. All right, just about set to go. Getting the nod on the mound, John Donaldson. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Out towards right center field, and there's one down. And now the shortstop, Derek Jeter. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch. Just a bloop hit behind third right there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Yeah, a big swing and a miss.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it, still try to get that ground ball double play.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Prince Fielder. Swing and a miss, strike one.
0-1's the count.
On the ground to the left, Seager. They take the force out, third out. Here's the center fielder, Corbin Carroll.
Shambhala, the center fielder, Corbin.
And a pitch.
Here's a fun fact on Corbin, and I don't know if everyone remembers their first jersey, but Carroll certainly does. He used to rock an Ichiro Suzuki growing up.
No balls, 2 strikes.
That misses, and a count 1-2. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away.
Full count.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
That one the other way, hauls it in for the out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting the line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Jose Ramirez, batting with one down, takes a strike. Up and in, and that is ball 1. Line drive, and foul ball. The pitch. That misses, and a count now even up. Swung on, belted. Deep. That one went back there, and that one's going to land not so much here, but here. He circles the bases, and they grab the lead. It's 1-0. That one out to right. Anthony snags it for the second out. Here comes Corey Seager.
That's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Happ moving under it. Brings it in for the third out. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. And now here is Jason Varitek. Donaldson back to work. This one in the air center field. Carroll moving under it. Makes the catch. One away. And it's Rafael Devers in the box. And he's the home run leader on this team, Singy. Broken bat, and it's popped up. Reaching down, makes the catch.
Well, off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Ground ball up the middle. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. And that keeps the inning alive.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach, paying off.
2 outs. Marte throws to first in time. That's out number 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. And the batter now, Anthony Santander. That's to third. Whips it across. 1 up, 1 down. And Kyle Schwarber will come up.
The catcher, Kyle Schwarber.
There's a strike at the knees. 0-1. 1 out, bases empty. And
ball
that's
inside.
Off the inside edge. And it's a ball and a strike. And that's in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swung out, belted. Deep. That one went back there. And that one's going to land not so much here, but here. And they tack on to their lead. It's 2-0. And here is Sosa to the plate. Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big-time velo on the bump and big-time pop at the plate.
1 out, bases empty, and a run in. Bottom half of inning number 2. Swing and a high fly ball left field. 2 away now.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Evan Carter stands in now and watches strike 1. And a strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
Outside low. Now 2-2. 2 out, space is empty. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Machado makes the catch, inning over. On to the 3rd inning, and now the center fielder, Luis Robert Jr. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Carroll moving under this one. Makes the catch, and there's 1 gone.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball. He just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Happ at the plate now. That's ball 1.
Ball 1, no strikes.
In for a strike, and now it's even 1-1. That one ripped. Can't get there. Base hit. Makes the turn and heads for second. And that's a 2-bagger.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Marte throws to first in time, and that's an out. Here's Machado. He's 0 for 1. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. Next offering is fouled back. Swings through that one for strike 2.
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup.
3.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. Set for the bottom of the 3rd, and now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Ketel Marte.
Marte.
Ripped on a line to center. And out number 1 on the grab. Back to the top of the lineup. This is Corbin Carroll. That one is absolutely belted. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
2 bases.
1 out. Runner at second. He's trying for third. Pitch outside.
1-0.
And the throw out at third. Up the middle. Tosses to first. And Ramirez is set down. That ends the inning. And we're back. And here's the first baseman, Prince Fielder.
Prince Fielder.
On the ground, right side. And that chance handled. And it gets by him. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this. Jason Varitek will hit next. Right through there for a strike.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
Swings here and blasts one left field. Bangs off the wall. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He's in there.
Picks himself up an RBI. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Devers in the box now. Takes strike 1. And fouled off. He's under it. And there's 1 down. So up next, Junior Caminero. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Just missed. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Man at second. And a swing and a miss. That K is his 3rd of the game. Roman Anthony getting ready to hit. He's 0 for 1.
Anthony.
First pitch misses. And there's a strike.
1-1.
There's a swing and a drive. That's back. And that one is gone. And that gives them a lead. It's 3-2. Luis Robert now 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Popped up. Santander makes the grab, and that's the inning. Ready to go. Bottom 4. Down the third baseman, Scott Rowland.
27.
So after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Just off the inside edge. And a foul ball.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
The 1-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Inside.
Off the plate.
Yeah, that's ball 2.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
That one misses, and that's ball 3. That one misses. So a leadoff walk. Seager stands in now.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Fastball is outside.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Can't find it here. That's 6 straight balls. And ball 4 to aboard.
Ball 4.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Santander in the box, lays off for ball 1. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
Good pitch to hit on a tee up in the zone. I think he was looking for something else right there.
And it's even up.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Now batting, the catcher,
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. He's already homered here in this one. Check swing, called strike.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
In the dirt, blocked. Well done behind the dish. The 1-2. Grounded to third, could be 2. Good feed, that's 1. And that's 2. Ready now for the 5th inning. And now Ian Happ. Donaldson back to work. And a foul ball. There's the swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ground ball. The throw to first. And a quick out, number 1. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Derek Jeter, 1 for 2. Foul ball. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. 2 down, base is empty. Here's Manny Machado. 0-1.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
And Manny gets a piece. Fly ball down the line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. Ball 1 there.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. And brings it in at the wall. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And here is Sammy Sosa. And that one fouled off. And that misses.
Inside.
And the count even 1-1. There's a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. And that is a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. Evan Carter digs in now. That one's in there, and that's strike 1. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Home team down a run. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. 2 away. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. 0 for 1 so far.
Ketel Marte.
That to right. And that's a fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. The throw in, and now the tying run is into scoring position.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Carroll stands in here, takes ball one low. Ground ball right side. Caminero throws to first in time, and that will end the inning. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And now the first baseman, Prince Fielder. Swing and a pop-up. Fair ball.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Kind of just punched it out there the other way. Didn't hit it real hard, but he got just enough of it to dunk it behind the infield. And I tell you what, you'll take those every day you can get them.
Swing and a miss. That is strike 2. Got him looking. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Here's Rafael Devers. 0 for 2 in this one. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. Over to Seager. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. And we're back. Now it's Jose Ramirez.
The designated hitter, Jose Ramirez.
And there's a base hit to left. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Now here is Scott Rowland.
You got to
throw safe. And the tying run is now in scoring position. This one in the air, right field. Anthony has this one sized up. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Here's Corey Seager. On the ground right side. In plenty of time to first. And Seager is set down.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Ball.
In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. And that is out of play. With the tying run at third here in the bottom of the 6th. And that's fouled off. Swings and misses, struck him out. Top of inning number 7. Here's the second baseman, Junior Caminero. Fouled off left side. Fouled off. He was late. In the air, out towards left center. Carter makes the grab, one away. Now it's the right fielder, Roman Anthony. He's already homered in this game. Fought off foul. Comes up empty.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Just missed.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
Slings to first in time. And now here's the big center fielder, Luis Robert. And that one fouled off. Hauls it in to end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the catcher comes up to him. Kyle Schwarber. That one not close. Ball 1. Just missed.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
Slider for a strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
Next offering clips the zone count even at 2. And that's in the dirt. And the tying run is on base. No outs. Runner at first. Sammy Sosa now at the plate.
Now pitching.
Griffin Jacks will take over here.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
High chopper to third. Machado. There's one. Out. Relay to first. Double play. Evan Carter, the next to hit.
The 5-4-3 double play is a gem in baseball, and how can you not appreciate the skill and practice it takes to make this look so easy? Great work by the infield.
Outside low, and it's 2-0. Hard hit left side. Gets it to first, and that is the third out of the inning. We're at the top of the 8th inning. Half up to hit.
States, the left fielder, Ian Happ. Now pitching.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Lined, and that's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
He was all over that one. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Happ aboard here at first with nobody out. The shortstop takes a ball. Grounder might be 2. Off balance feed. There's 1 to first. Not in time. Great effort there.
The third baseman,
Manny Machado up to the plate. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Swings through that.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence.
Seager quickly to second for 1. And that's 2. And we're back. Now, Ketel Marte.
The second baseman, Ketel Marte.
Jacks back to work. Swing and a high fly ball. That one out towards left center field. Way back there. You can kiss it goodbye. And we are tied. It's 3-3. Here's the center fielder, Corbin.
Now pitching.
Ian Seymour takes over on the mound.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Strike 2.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Varitek gathers, throws to first. In time to get him. 1 away in the strikeout.
Now
Jose Ramirez will hit next. Infield playing him to pull. Second baseman just to the right of the bag. And that one fouled off. 1 out, bases empty, and a run in. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And now the count is even. On the ground to third. Handled by Machado. On to first. And Ramirez is set down. Next to hit, Scott Rowland. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Next offering is fouled back. 2 down, nobody on. And now 1 and 2. And there's a ball. Stays alive. Lifted in the air, right center field. Anthony makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set to start the ninth in this one. And here's the first baseman, Prince Fielder. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1.
And fouled off. On the ground to first. Takes it himself. And they get the leadoff man in the ninth. Here's the catcher to hit, Jason Varitek.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Late swing, fouled off. Swing and a high fly ball hit in the air, left center field. This one's got a chance. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot, turned around, and made a nice catch.
Swing and a foul straight back. 0-2 now as he swings through it.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Makes the grab, and that is that. Bottom of the inning, so now it's Corey Seager. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And he grounds one to the right side. Caminero tosses to first. A huge out to start the bottom of the ninth. Anthony Santander at the plate.
Santander.
Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. Missed with a changeup, and that's ball one. Out to short. And he beats it. He's safe. Here's the catcher, Kyle Schwarber. First round pick out of the left-hander on now, Aaron Bummer.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
And that's outside. Ball one.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Back there. Wow! Ball game! Another homer. And they walk it off.
Hitting a walk-off homer is the kind of thing you dream about growing up. You're in the backyard, you're creating the most pressure-packed scenario, and what do? You come through with the big swing. Well, he was living a childhood moment right there. Nice swing of the bat, nice win for the team.
A 5-3 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long. Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. The show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's Chicago taking on the United States. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about ready to go. And our pitcher tonight, Paul Skeens. How about a report on him, Chris?
Big time arm power. One thing he struggles with, though, is repeating his delivery. And sometimes you have bigger pitchers trying to sync things up. Not as easy as a more compact pitcher. But if he can get command going, establish it early, and carry it through the ball game, he's going to pitch deep into this one.
All right, ready to go here. And the batter will be the shortstop, Derek Jeter.
Derek Jeter.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. And that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Corbin Carroll in the box now. No balls and a strike. Just missed. Next one misses, and that's ball 2. Swing and a miss, and 102 on the radar gun.
2 strikes.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Jeter leads off second with nobody out. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. That's down and in. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Manny Ramirez, the next to hit, takes ball 1. That pitch in for a strike, and 1-1. The other way, and it's just foul. That was close. That one just missing inside. 2-2. Just misses the mark outside the zone. No outs, runners at first and second. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And next will be the cleanup hitter, David Ortiz.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
Got a ball, 1 strike.
Next pitch is outside.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Fouls 1 away, and now 3-2. 2 on, 1 out. High fly ball out towards left field. That one back there. Out of here. And now they're out in front. It's 3-0. And now Mike Piazza. Just off the inside edge. To third, and that's just foul. And now 2 balls and a strike. Next offering is fouled back. Still only 1 out here in the inning. And down on strikes he goes. 2 gone now. Now it's Devers at the plate. And it's fouled away. Off the plate.
Outside.
1 ball, 1 strike. He swings and fouls one off. Tough start for him so far. Already at 30 pitches here in the first. And that's downstairs. 2-2. Hammered, base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Batting 7th, the third baseman, Nolan.
Here's Nolan Arenado.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
And that skips in the dirt.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
That one ripped. That's down. One hops off the wall. Devers headed home. The relay, he's safe. And they lead by 4.
Back-to-back base hits. Good pitch. Slider down and away. Just stayed down and threw it nicely. It's such an easy pitch to pull off of because you're probably thinking fastball down the middle initially.
Evan Carter in the box with 2 gone. And takes a look at a called strike. And that one misses up and in. 1-1.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
2-2 to count.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. In the dirt.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. 3rd foul ball in a row.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
When you go that deep into it at bat, the hitter usually comes out on top.
First on the mound now, Josh Hader.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. And a swing and a miss.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
Outside. It's 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Ends the inning after they racked up a bunch of runs. Back now in Toronto. And on the mound now, Tarek Skubal. And Singy, he's one of the most dominant arms in all of baseball.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Swing and a foul out of play. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. And the leadoff man aboard.
I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Derek Jeter in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. Skubal, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out. Clemens to Jeter, he's back to first, and that is a double play. 2 outs, base is empty. Manny Machado getting ready to hit.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him that when things get a little rough.
Tosses across to first, and that is that. Top of the second,
Leading
and now
off for the
Derek Jeter.
Burritos,
This is a batter right here who really produces in these night games, and we saw the latest example of it in his first AB.
Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Ripped on the ground to second. Over to first.
Got him.
One up, one down. This is Corbin Carroll. He walked and came around to score his first time up. Part of what makes Hader's fastball so unique is that he gets carry on the fastball up in the zone, and yet he grips it like a sinker.
ball, 2 strikes.
So technically his fastball is labeled as a sinker. Now here is Manny Ramirez. His first at bat was a strikeout. Misses inside,
inside,
and that is ball 1. Swings through that one out in front that time.
1-1.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And downstairs, 2 out, space is empty. Good eye in that spot.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
This one high in the air to left center. Robert settles underneath it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Back here at Rogers Center, and now the first baseman, Prince Fielder. Skubal back to work. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
Sometimes a hitter will go up there and guess, and it's not just pulling something out of the sky, but expecting because of tendencies a certain pitch in a certain location. He just guessed wrong.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Piazza fires the first. Gets him. 1 away on a drop, 3rd strike. At the plate, Jason Varitek. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Oh, and 2 now. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Oh, great stop. Throw to first. Nicely done for the out. 2 down, base is empty. Digging in, Rafael Devers. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
And a swing and a miss there.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Out to short. Slings to first, and Devers is set down. And that is that. And we're back. Top half of the 3rd inning. Stepping in, David Ortiz. The tall first baseman, batting in the cleanup spot. And he was born in the Dominican Republic. Here's a high fly ball out to center. And it's caught for the out. And here's the catcher, Mike Piazza. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And that misses. And that's ball 1. And that's in for a strike. 1 out, base is empty. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
2 strikes.
And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes. 3-2.
That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot. Man aboard, and here is Devers. Pitch misses, and it's 1-0. Liner, base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what.
Now pitching.
Griffin Jacks gets the ball now. Nato comes in to take his cuts. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Oh, great stop. And that's a great play for the out.
The center fielder, number 32, Evan Carter.
So digging in, Evan Carter. He reached on a walk his first time. Just missed.
Big moment in this game. 2 outs, 2 runners in scoring position, and could really break this thing wide open early.
Jacks. He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts in a tough spot like this. That is a big-time benefit. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Happ moving under it. And he makes the catch. And that'll do it. As we go to the last of the third. Here's the second baseman, Junior Caminero. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, this group of hitters, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Man at first, nobody out. And now the right fielder, Roman Anthony. First pitch, not close. And delivers outside.
Oh, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Oh, now he's got 2 runners on after that walk, and things can get out of hand in a hurry in these situations, so he's going to have to find a way to get back into the strike zone.
So here's Robert now. Outside low, and that's ball 1. That one at triple digits.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
To the right side. And it stays fair. The run comes in to score from second. The relay throw. Safe at second.
Well, that gets him a little closer in this one. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Half. The next to hit takes low for a ball. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Sends it across to first. That's out number 1. And a run comes in to score. There's Derek Jeter now with a runner in scoring position. He's 0 for 1. That clips the corner. 1 out and a runner at second here in the last half of the third. And there's a foul ball. To the right side. On to first. And there's 2 away.
Good fade and sinking action to that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Here's Manny Machado now. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Two outs. Popped up right side. Ortiz towards the line. He's got it. And the inning is over. On to the 4th. Now it's the second baseman, Cody Clemens.
Clemens.
And the sweeper misses.
Well, these guys doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working.
And it looks like trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's got a leadoff double in the 4th.
Now batting, the shortstop, Derek.
So the lineup
Jeter.
flips over. Now at the plate, Derek Jeter. And that drops in for a strike. The shortstop takes the ball. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Top half of inning number 4.
Yep, that ball went out.
Just missed. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
And that one is downstairs. And the count's full. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, he earned his trip to first right there. It's not easy laying off pitches that just miss the zone like that. And it's a real discipline as well. He's put a lot of work into that.
Now pitching.
They hand the ball over to a new arm, Jesse Chavez.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Carroll in the box here, lets that one go for a ball. Next offering is in for a strike. Late swing, foul to the left. That one missed. And there's a fly ball deep right field. Gone straight into the visitors' bullpen, and they throw 3 on the board. It's 7-2. Now the left fielder, Manny Ramirez. In the air, right field, Anthony coming on. What a play in right field. And there's one down. And here's the first baseman, David Ortiz. He's already homered here in this one. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. That's straight there for a strike.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top level guy like this.
And ball 1. Next pitch misses, and the count is even 2-2.
We got a full count.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. That's out to center field. Robert moves under it. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. 2 outs, base is empty. Mike Piazza now at the plate. He is struck out, and he is walked. That missed by a lot. Ball 1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. And it gets into the seats. 2 down, nobody on. And that one is in for a strike. Cut out and missed, struck him out. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the first baseman, Prince Fielder. Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Everything came together for him. I love that swing, and I'm sure his hitting coach does even more. Took a pitch right on the low outside corner of the zone and just ripped it for a base hit.
Jeter, 1 at second. Out. How about that double play? 2 down, base is empty. Now it's the DH, Rafael Devers. Grounded out his first time up. Just missed.
Ball 1.
That's too low. Ball 2.
The rest of the lineup could learn a thing or two from this at bat right here. He's been patient, and now he's in the driver's seat with a 2-0 count.
Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
2 balls.
2 down, nobody
2
on.
strikes.
We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
Caminero swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the 2nd time today. Late on that fastball.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
The tag, and he's out at 2nd. And the inning is over. Back now in Toronto. Rafael Devers up to hit.
Designated hitter, Rafael Devers.
Chavez back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these players digging into their numbers have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Next offering is in for a strike.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
And the slider just misses. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That one is back. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. So now it's Nolan Arenado. And when you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. Ball 1, no strikes.
Stud. When you look at players like this, you play that hot corner. Got to be pretty courageous over there with the way balls come off the bat. That's the kind of guy that every year you expect him to be in the All-Star game and have a gold glove, if not a platinum glove.
To first, and they get Arenado for the out. So 2 down now, and here is Evan Carter. Not even close there. Ball 1. So what are the skills you look for that make a really good defensive third baseman that elite?
Well, Boog, one of the things I think about immediately are just the feet. Does he have good feet? Is he able to quickly react? And when you have good feet, you've got soft hands. And soft hand defenders are able to make tough plays look easy.
And it finds its way through for a hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a
runner takes off. Pitch misses in. And crispy up. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. Carter on third with 2 out. Inside. And a count 2-1. Now he breaks his bat. Nice grab as he reached down to make the play. Back here at Rogers Center. Now it's the right fielder, Roman Anthony. Missed with a changeup. 1-0.
You know, this group of hitters just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. And it beats him for the first out after the drop third strike.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that junk.
Robert.
Back to the mound. He's got it. Handles, throws to first, and they take care of Robert for the out.
Now batting.
So the batting order turns over. In half up to hit.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at bat.
On the ground to short, Jeter. Whips it to first. That is the inning. And we're back. Top 6. And the batter now, Derek Jeter.
Derek Jeter.
Jeter takes the strike.
Off the plate, ball 1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Hit in the air, right field.
Well, he didn't get much of that one, but it's going to look like a line drive in the box score tomorrow. Totally tied up with that inside pitch. Got to it late and deep in the zone, but he got the bat on plane enough to fight it off the other way.
Right through there for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Line drive. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play. Manny Ramirez, the next to hit. Swing at a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Wastes no time there. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add to the lead. It's 9-2. Mike Piazza digs in now. There's the strike. Just missed. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Line drive, base hit.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap, and I'm sure he's going to be watching.
Now pitching.
A new pitcher in the game, Ian Seymour.
I think it's going to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Swing and a miss.
1-1.
As he was out front that time. That one misses, and it's 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And a good eye there.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something.
Threw it by him. Bottom of the 6th inning. Now it's the shortstop, Derek Jeter. Foul ball there.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
In the air, right field. Carroll makes the play, and there's 1 down. And now it's Manny Machado. 0 for 2 in this one.
Machado.
And a foul ball. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Piazza fires to first. Out. 2 away now after the drop third strike.
The first baseman.
And here is Prince Fielder. 1 for 2. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And that skips in the dirt. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing.
All right, Singy, let's rewind for a second. When you heard that they were going to put a pitch clock into the game, was your first thought?
Well, I thought that these guys were going to have a very difficult time to be able to regroup after each pitch and be ready to execute some type of plan at the plate, and even for pitchers on the mound.
Next one in the dirt. One of the things, though, that we've seen that is kind of a thread really in every sport. These are the elite players, and so they adjust, and they've done a great job adjusting.
Absolutely, and just you tip your cap to these guys because not an easy adjustment, but they look like they've been doing it their entire lives.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance, works the walk. So a man at first, and now it's going to be Evan Carter. Nobody out, runner at first. Right through there for a strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
Pitch misses there. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Good eye in that spot. Goes down looking. Here's the second baseman, Cody Clemens. 1 for 3.
Clemens.
In there at the knees. Strike 1. And that's in the dirt.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Arenado at first, 1 gone. That one finds the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Squirts away a little bit. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Now batting.
So up next, Derek Jeter.
This kid is so special.
He's a shortstop by trade and big time power. Hard hit to third. They get the force, and that is the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now here is Jason Varitek. Foul ball.
Seems like from day one, his strike zone and plate discipline looked like he'd been in the league for 6 years already.
Comebacker to the mound. Fires over to first. And 1 away in the bottom of the 7th. And here is Devers. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Now a move being made for a pinch hitter. Nolan Arenado. 1 out, the base is empty for him. Up the middle. Sends it to first. And they get Arenado for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the second baseman, Junior Caminero. And first offering is fouled off.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
Two outs. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make 3.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. We go to the 8th. Now the number 2 hitter, Corbin Carroll. Seymour back to work.
Yeah.
That's in there. Strike 1.
0-1.
Outside with a breaking ball. Oh, great stop. Over to first. It's there, and that's a great play. Manny Ramirez will hit next. And that is in for a strike. And it's 0-1. just off the inside edge. Hammered on a line to the left, base hit.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Absolutely punished that pitch. Wasn't fooled in the...
Now pitching.
Next to hit, David Ortiz. And first offering is fouled off. Ramirez over at first with one away. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
1-2 is the count.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. Anthony has a beat on it. Squeezes it. And there are two down. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Mike Piazza. That one catches the zone. That's strike one. Lifted in the air, right field. Grabs it on the run. And that is that. Back now in Toronto. On to the bottom of the eighth. Leading off, Roman Anthony.
Santana.
Check swing, called strike. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
0-2.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And now it's Luis Robert. And first offering is fouled off. Base is empty, one away. Here, the bottom half of the eighth inning. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Coming out of the bullpen and throwing babies.
Number 8.
Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Ian Happ. And a big swing and a miss.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
And now it's even up. Happ lays off.
Inside, ball 2.
In the air out to center. It falls in, and that's a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
The batter, number 2. Shortstop.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. Derek Jeter. A little out front there as he swings through it.
0-1.
That's a laser base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
So now a pinch hitter, Ke'Bryan Hayes, looking for a big hit with 2 out, runners at first and second. Swing and a ball drilled center field. Carter settles underneath it, drops into the glove, and that'll do it. Back here at Rogers Center, we go to the 9th, and the batter now, Rafael Devers. That one the other way, and it gets down for a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Now batting, the third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Here's Nolan Arenado. That one misses, and that is ball 1. Santana measures 6 feet 2 inches.
Inside ball.
He features a slider, a four-seamer, a sinker, a cutter, and he works in a changeup. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
2-2 the count.
Devers gets his lead at first. Nobody out. In the air out towards right center. Anthony makes the play. 1 down. And now the center fielder, Evan Carter. First pitch misses. just missed.
2-0.
Off the mark there. 3 balls, no strikes. Next offering is fouled back. The pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Rolled to short, possible 2 ball. 1 at second. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. So digging in, Cody Clemens. 1 for 4 with a double. Runner on the go. There's a ball. And safe. It's a stolen base. Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the top of the 9th. Now fly ball to right center. Robert moves under it. And that is that. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And here's the first baseman, Prince Fielder.
Fielder. Now pitching. Blake.
And a foul ball. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And there's a ball.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
And
2
a ball
balls,
evens the
2
count.
strikes.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Piazza down to first. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout. Now it's going to be Jason Varitek. 0 for 3 with 3 groundouts. Pitch misses there.
Outside.
And that's ball 1. That one pushed to the left and foul. Ball to strike. That's down and in. The tag, and he's out.
You're out.
So it's their last chance in this one. Here's Nolan Arenado. Grounded out to short in his first trip. And there's the strike.
Well, I think that pitch surprise doesn't get a swing.
On to first. Ball game.
Offensive explosion today for these players. They gave up a few runs, but they had more than enough firepower to turn this one into a blowout.
This one ends the final 9-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long